All right, hello everyone, and welcome to Evolve Yourself TV. I am Agni James, and tonight we'll be discussing philosophy because I'm a philosopher, and that's something I like to do. And we'll be doing a guided meditation. So, hey, how is everyone going? How's everyone doing tonight? How's life for everyone? Pete Barrow, good to see you here. What's new with you? How's your day going? Is your day been all right? Well, I can tell you a little bit about my day. My day consisted of working out and then running around to a bunch of different stores and having to do a bunch of shopping. It was kind of one of those days where there's like a lot of different things you need from, and you can't get them all at one place. So you end up having to travel to a lot of locations. Your day is getting better. Good. Good to hear, P. Barrow. I hope you have a good day. I hope this day turns into a much better day. And yeah, I hope you get something out of it. So yeah, I ran around to a bunch of stores. And then I also did one of my Bikram yoga classes as well, which was good. That's always really refreshing. Kind of cleanses. It's like the best detox you can find. It completely cleanses your body, and you walk out of there after having sweated for like I don't know 90 minutes, and you're pretty drained, and it feels good though. It's like a good drained. Sometimes in life you get the bad drained, where you just feel like tired and exhausted, and you just want to lay down and go to bed. And sometimes in life you work out so hard that it's like a good feeling of being drained, and you just want to put some healthy food and nutrients into your body and just let your body absorb, and then lay down, so your body can like absorb all that goodness, and then also you can relax your muscles then and let everything heal up. So it's kind of interesting how there's those two different types of like drained. Maybe one's like more of like a being like let's see, like weary. I could picture that, like someone saying, "Oh, I feel weary." I feel weary and feeble, right? As opposed to someone saying, "No, yeah, I just ran like 10 miles." I feel great and strong, but I'm also spent. I'm also tired. I gotta go lay down somewhere. So I don't know. Those are kind of some things to think about, I guess. So I was thinking about some of Plato's writings, and Plato writes a lot. Most of his writings are just about Socrates, and what the antics that Socrates pulls on ancient Greece, right, 2,000 years ago, by basically getting people to think. That's what Socrates did. Those of you who don't know, Socrates was just someone who questioned things. That's all. That was his deal. He would walk around in an Athenian society. He was also, a good warrior back in the day. But then, he got older, and he'd walk around in Athenian society, and he loved it so much, but he questioned whether the moral compass of Athenian values, were being upheld, right? And that was important to him. He wanted to know, what's out there. He wanted to know, like how we could make the world a better place. What would be a more ideal, society. And he got people questioning things, and that's where it starts. Once, because if you get locked into a certain mindset, you never question it, you're never gonna break out of it. JT Farms is here. All right, excellent. Good to see you, JT. How's everything going with you today? We were just talking about Socrates. I don't know how familiar you are with Socrates, but he was around about 2,000 years ago in ancient Greece, and he'd walk around and corrupt the youth. They said he basically would get people questioning things. They pre-established beliefs and ways of existing. But how's everything going with you? Have you had to pull any dogs out of any German Shepherds' mouths again today, or is this a good day? Yeah, JT Farms is also a badass, and she's my friend, and she's a poet. She's an incredible poet, so definitely, give her respect. She's also the channel shaman, which is something important to note. LL no dog been running around. Yeah, and that's what I was saying earlier. That today was a weird day. I had to run around to a bunch of different places and just purchase like one item at each place. It was kind of it just felt kind of senseless. It's like, what is my world? My world is now getting in my car and driving to a bunch of different locations, purchasing one item in each location, and then like, driving to the next location and doing that like for hours. That it just seems weird. That's like, it's like the most common basic thing that we do on a daily basis. We do stuff like that, but it's just, I don't know. It's just a bizarre practice, I think, when you really take a step back from it. And that there's a lot of things like that in this world, right? Where we just do them every day and they seem normal, and because we just do them every day, and that's how we saw our parents do them, our friends do them, our neighbors do them, right? But then if you really take a step back and think about like what we're actually doing, they can be really weird, man. These can be weird things that we're actually seeing. So, settle down time now. It was hurry up and wait day for me. It was one of those hurry up and wait. Yeah, those are always interesting. When's the last time I had a hurry up and wait day? It's been about a week or so. But it's always kind of annoying. But remember, we have complete control over how we feel, right? That's the work we're doing in here, right? We want to be able to get it such that we're out in the external world and we're doing stuff, and we're hurrying up, and then we got to wait around for something, right? And then but we're still at peace because we're in control of that. We're in control of how we feel in any given external situation. There could be any given state of affairs that occurs, and whatever valence, whatever outcome results from that state of affairs, we have the power to control how we feel. So if X happens, or if not X happens, we still are in the driver's seat. And then same thing with any event that we undergo, and it can even be a physical event, right? While that's a lot more difficult, right? If you get like shot in the foot, it's pretty hard to say, oh, I could just sit here in a peaceful state. I mean, some of the Zen masters could do it, but it's pretty impractical for like the typical person nowadays to hold that they could do that, right? But yeah, we still have that ability to always be in charge of how we feel and to choose the emotions that we're going to experience in any given situation. An example I give about that is pain. People can do that with like cold, with hot and cold and pain sometimes in certain ways. Let's see. JT Farms, you said that's why I want to live in the woods alone with nature and the animals. That would be a pretty compelling existence, right? Like the American transcendentalists, they just like Thoreau was just out there at Walden, just hanging out, build himself a cabin at Walden Pond. Oh, here's a good story. I can tell you a little bit about Thoreau. I don't know how much everyone knows about Thoreau, but he was a Harvard student. Harvard. I think he was even a Harvard professor at one point. But anyways, he went out to Walden because he wanted to get away from the hustle and bustle of mainstream American culture. So he just decided to go out there and build himself a cabin at Walden Pond. And he built himself a cabin, and he lived a very minimalistic lifestyle, and it was pretty neat, right? I mean, that's kind of a cool type of existence to live. Just away from everyone, away from all the crowds and all the artificialness of reality, right? And he just immersed himself in nature. And one day he saw some pretty stones out in the yard or somewhere around him, in the woods. And he took them and he put them in his place. He put them in his cabin. And then the next day he woke up and he saw that there was a layer of dust like on top of these stones, right? And he got pissed off, and he's like, and he took the stones and just whipped them out the door. And the idea was, he realized if he had kept those stones, he would have had to dust them every day. And that's exactly what he was trying to get away from. He was trying to get away from those preconceived notions in that time in America in which you had to like do these things. You had to fashion your house in a certain way, and live a certain way. And it's like he was trying to get away from all. He saw through all that bullshit. He saw through all of it, and he was trying to get away from that. JT Farms, you say, I mean, it was just mostly boredom having to wait for everything. Emotionally, you're solid. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, and that's just how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you're just kind of waiting around for something to happen, and yeah. Well, I'm glad you're doing well emotionally. That's the important thing. Oh, I had an interesting interesting incident today. Hey, Terra Time's here. Awesome. All right, we have Terra Time. Energy is coming. Endless energy is now going to be flooding the channel. Those of you who don't know, Terra Time is a streamer here in the fitness and health category on Twitch. She's an awesome streamer. She does great workouts. She's a great teacher, and she makes all of her workouts super fun and exciting. When you visit Terra Time stream, you'll definitely enjoy it. I highly recommend that you go check her out and give her a follow when you're there. It's she's the embodiment of the positivity of the fitness and health community. So definitely check her out. Have a drink. I have water. That's all I can muster. No alcohol for me tonight. What about you, Terra Time? How's everything going with you today? You're gonna JT Farms. You're gonna make green tea. Green tea is good though, but that caffeine could keep you up. You got to be careful about that, right? You never know what's going to happen with caffeine. I mean, with me, like sometimes it keeps me up, sometimes it doesn't. You never know. Terra Time said, you were really insane today. That's why. Why? What do you mean? In what way? I mean, I'm interested. Now you piqued my interest. Now I want to know what you did. A high heel workout? That's crazy. That is wild. I love it. I love it though. I've never seen it. I've never seen anyone work out in their high heels. It probably, you know what? It probably strengthens different muscle groups, like in your calves and in your legs, right? Because you're standing differently. When your posture is different and you're standing, you're using different muscle groups. So it's important to mix up how you move sometimes. JT Farms, you're sensitive to caffeine. Yes, yeah, I'm pretty sensitive to it too. I don't drink it that much anymore, but when every once in a while I'll drink some coffee, and it definitely affects me. I found that if you just do it, it's like anything, moderation is the key. If you do it every single day and you're drinking 6 cups of coffee a day, it's gonna start having adverse effects on you. But if you drink like 1 cup of coffee, a week or something, you're gonna get more out of it. It's gonna be more beneficial. It's a good way to kind of kickstart your day, get you going for the day. Let's see, Terra Time. He said my workout was not with sneakers. Was not with sneakers. Your workout was it was with high heels. Yeah, that's intense. And then JT said manic tendency surfaces. Yeah, they say that, right? They say if one is bipolar, they're definitely more prone to getting set off into mania if they consume any kind of stimulant like caffeine or something like that, right? So yeah, I mean caffeine can do that, right? It can shoot people off into mania. I've seen it. I've known people who are bipolar that when they drink caffeine, they'd get like super hyper and whatnot, and go and buy 100 pairs of shoes or something, or whatever us bipolar people do, right? So yeah, I don't know. That was pretty much the day. These are weird times we live in. JT Farms, you saying, or Terra Time, you challenge your body every day. That's badass, and that's another reason why I respect your workout routine, and I respect you. You work so hard to improve yourself. That's cool. Think about it. Not everyone does that, Terra Time. Not everyone is gonna challenge their body every day. Not everyone's gonna push it every day and try to improve how they are and improve their the way they act, the way they feel by increasing your overall health. I mean, that's something to be proud of. That's a good thing. It's a really good thing. JT or Spider-Man the walls. You love it. Spider-Man the walls. You're talking about what, you climb up there on the walls? Yeah, I wish I could do that. I wish I had that ability. That'd be pretty fun, right? To just do wall climbs. You want to? Oh, you mean like actually go to like a gym? Do you want to go to like a gym and do a wall climb, that kind of thing? I mean, that's something that's a little more feasible than just sticking your hands. Oh, with coffee. I see what you're saying. The poet was using a figure of speech. What a surprise, right? No, I get what you're talking about. Yeah, Coffee can, make us wild, right? It can set people off. It does that sometimes. So, yeah, that's it. I don't know. I tend to just drink like tons of water. That's like my go-to thing. And I drink distilled water. Typically, that's like my main thing I do. But yeah, anyways, this is philosophy and meditation. We're gonna do some meditation. So let's do this. Oh, how am I today? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Today I was talking earlier to Pete Barrow. Today I was just kind of running around doing errands. I feel okay today. I feel just pretty casual. Nothing to write home about. Just pretty run of the mill day for me. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. But let's do some meditation. That's why we're here. We're gonna do that. We're gonna jump into that work. We're gonna jump into that work. We're gonna get more intuitive. We're gonna increase our ability to feel the love within our heart chakra. We're gonna go down in there and experience that state of oneness, because that's what it's all about. Going into that place of being, going into that oneness, and we need to go there and remember, who we are and what we are and why we're here. And we get distracted in the external world with doing things. We're constantly running around doing things, and then we're also constantly thinking things. We think things about the past. We think things about the future. We have planning thoughts. Oh, I got to do this. We have other thoughts, right? We have thoughts about the past. I should have done this. I shouldn't have done this. But I mean, very rarely do we just sit with a still mind and just go down below the level of thought into the heart and just exist there and just be. And that's what's important, just to be. All right. Okay, so with that being said, let's start up this meditation. First, you're going to want to get in a comfortable seated position. You can sit in lotus pose. You can sit cross-legged on the floor with your back against the wall. You can sit in a chair. The main thing is you just want to be seated in a position in which you'll be able to sit for a long period of time without experiencing discomfort. And settle into that position while maintaining good posture as well. And gently close your eyes and take a few deep breaths on your own. And I have a Buddhist chant that I play, which has a chime that goes off every 2 seconds. And you can use it to help regulate your breath count. Inhale through your nose, gently raising your belly. And exhale through your mouth, gently lowering your belly. And breathe in through your nose, gently raising your abdomen. And breathe out through your mouth, gently lowering your abdomen. Throughout this meditation, remain focused on your breath. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Stay focused on your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Be mindful of your breath. As you inhale, visualize yourself sitting on top of a mountain. From your vantage point, you watch the clouds move below you. You watch as two clouds merge into one, and one cloud divides into two. You watch as the clouds move throughout the sky. Those clouds are your thoughts. Your thoughts phase into reality, exist for a moment in time, and then phase out of reality. That is the nature of human thought. In meditation, we want to go below the level of thought to the foundational awareness within one's heart chakra. We want to feel the love and the oneness that exists below the level of thought. So when thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds disappearing over the horizon, and let them go and return your focus to your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that does not serve you well. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that blocks your third eye sight. Stay focused on your breath. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds disappearing over the horizon, and return your focus to your breath. The breath calms the body, and the body calms the mind. Stay focused on your breath. Inhale through your nose, gently raising your belly. And exhale through your mouth, gently lowering your belly. And breathe in through your nose, gently raising your abdomen. And breathe out through your mouth, gently lowering your abdomen. Stay focused on your breath. When thoughts arise in your mind, gently release them, visualizing them as clouds disappearing over the horizon. And then return your focus to your breath and maintain a regular breath count throughout the remainder of this meditation. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that obscures your third eyesight. Inhale, traveling deep beneath the level of thought to the place of love within your heart chakra. Exhale, releasing all ego that obstructs your third eyesight. As you inhale, visualize yourself within that place of oneness, within that place of love. You are home there. That is your eternal residence, and you can find that peace and choose to go into that peace whenever you want, if you so allowed. So breathe in, traveling deep within to the place of love that exists within you. And breathe out, exhaling any ego fragments that obstruct your third eye sight. Inhale, remembering who you are in that place of love and oneness. Exhale, releasing any blockages that may prevent you from seeing clearly. Your essence is love. The manifestation of love is light. Your purpose is to shine your light to others. By doing so, you will awaken the presence of love within the other. And then they will shine their light unto all whom they encounter. And space-time will collapse, and humanity will reunite in a state of perfect oneness, and we will exist in a perfect place of peace once again. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not benefit you. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that obscures your third eye sight. We want to see clearly through our third eye vision. We don't want any ego to obscure our sight. We want to be able to see the noumenal world, things as they actually are in themselves. We don't want the ego's veiled coverings to obscure any of the light that comes through. For with clear sight, we will be in a state of perfect love. For by realizing that our essence is love, and that everyone else has the same essence as us, how could we ever be mad or upset with another human being? For they are the same as us. It's only ego that differentiates one from another. So when we go into a monistic perspective and travel deep within that monism, we can feel all division disappear. We can feel the oneness. We can feel the love radiating from our heart chakra. That is our place of peace. That is where we reside eternally. Your essence is love. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not benefit you. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that obscures your third eye sight. Stay focused on your breath. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds and watch as they disperse over the horizon, disappearing from your field of vision. And return your focus to your breath. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not benefit you. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that blocks your third eye vision. Your essence is love. The manifestation of love is light. Your purpose is to shine your light to others. By doing so, you will awaken the awareness of love within them. And then they will shine their light on all whom they encounter. And soon all of humanity will be lit. And oneness will flow throughout the dualistic framework. Time and space will cease to be, for we will perceive through the context of eternity. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that is of no benefit. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that obscures your third eye sight. Stay focused on your breath.
The breath calms the body calms the mind. Return to your breath. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that is of no benefit. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego that obscures your third eye sight. Go deep within to the source of love that exists in your heart chakra and reside there for a while. Explore the place of perfect peace and perfect joy within. Explore that oneness and feel that light emanating out of your heart chakra. That light pulsates and flows from you to all whom you encounter. For you are instrumental in lighting the world. Your essence is love. The manifestation of your love is light. Your purpose is to share that light with others, and then they will share that light with the rest of the world. That is your purpose. That is your love. That is your light. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that is of no benefit. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that obscures your third eye sight. Stay focused on your breath, and once the breath calms the body, travel beneath the level of thought to the place of oneness within your heart chakra. And stay there for a while. And remember who you truly are. Remember what you are, and remember how you are. You can feel the love and truth radiating from within. Resonate with that love and feel and explore that love. And visualize that love flowing outward to all whom you encounter and they'll feel the same oneness, and you can all be back together as one. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. And take the deepest inhale of the day, filling your body with love and light, and the deepest exhale of the day, releasing all stress, fear, and worry from your body. Gently open your eyes and return to the present moment, bringing with you the peace from this meditation throughout the remainder of the day. Namaste. Thank you so much for meditating with me. I am truly honored and humbled to be here as your meditation teacher and to share this sacred space with you. How was that for everyone? I hope everyone got something out of it. I hope you can feel the peace and the love and the joy within. JT Farms, good. You enjoyed it. That makes me feel good as a teacher when I can teach something as valuable as peace and love, right? And just help people remove the obstacles to that love. So I'm glad you were here. Thank you so much for tuning in. JT Farms is our resident shaman. Terra Time, you enjoyed it too. Yes, thank you, Terra Time. You're always so wonderful. You always have such good vibes, just like you just posted. So thank you so much. I'm glad you got something out of it as well. But yeah, JT Farms is our resident shaman. So any supernatural concerns, you can direct her way. If you have anything meditation or philosophy related, hit me up and we can talk philosophy. We can talk meditation. Oh, Terra Time, you're awesome. That's so nice of you to say so. Thank you so much for your kindness and your warmth and your love. Always such positive people. We have such a good group of people, such a good group of a good energy in this channel. Always, it's always a blessing to be here with everyone. Just to be here and that's in that space as one. To experience our divinity, to realize and to remember who we truly are together. And we're accepting and we're loving of each other, and we don't get caught up on each person's flaws or faults, because we love each other unconditionally, and that's what it's all about. Being there for people, opening your heart to the world, allowing people to experience your love and to connect with their love, right? And when we do that, we can bypass all the ego and we can just be with them. We can just be cool with them and be friendly and loving with the people around us. So thank you for participating in that with me. Beautiful energy here. Yeah, there it is, right, JT Farms? It totally is beautiful energy in here. It's so wonderful. Terror Time, yeah, you can feel my energy. I can feel the energy of the chat too. It's like when I'm in your stream, I talk about this, when you come up to give me a hug on the camera, right? I can feel your love and light, and it's wonderful. It's beautiful. So it's an honor and a pleasure to be here with such great people. It is fantastic. The energy is excellent right now. And the trick then is just to take that energy and to take all that love and be able to bring it with us as we go out, and into the world, right? Because it's easier to sit in one seat and feel that peace and that love, but it's hard in a traffic jam sometimes to sit and feel the love too, right? It's a little more difficult. So Uh, he said this is the positive side of the pandemic. Yeah, that's true. You know what? I never would have gotten into streaming if it wasn't for the pandemic, right? There were some good things that arose, because of the pandemic. There were a few good things. This is one of them, right? I get to teach people, meditation now, which is great. And same with you because of the pandemic. You're here at Twitch streaming, right? And I think Kittens said the same thing. I think he said he started streaming, because of the pandemic. There's a lot of people that wouldn't be here streaming positivity and love and kindness and good health and fitness streams if it wasn't for the pandemic. There are definitely some positive things that came out of this. And we do feel more connected with one another, even if it's via the medium of Twitch. JT Farms, you say you're so grateful that you did decide to share your light and love. Well, I'm so grateful that I've been able to, and that people have been willing, receptive to it. Because it's one thing to share your love and have no one want it, right? And no one if no one wants to be receptive of it, then it doesn't matter as much, right? Well, it still matters a lot, but it's not as fulfilling as when you do share your love and light, and people are receptive to it, right? They can feel it, and that means a lot to me as a meditation instructor, right? I want to give what I have to offer to people. I want to share that with them. So yeah, in Terror Time, and now I have awesome friends. Yes, yes, I've met a lot of amazing people, absolutely amazing people, through the health and fitness community. It's just wonderful. I mean, you and Keith and Kittens Kung Fu and Yoga Hana and Mel's Camp and Grace Yoga. I mean, talk about what an amazing crowd. Yoga with Jen. They're all such good people. We're all here, and we've gone into Twitch, which traditionally had a stigma associated with it of some of the gaming channels being toxic, and we've gone into a place where there has been that stigma of negativity, and we're changing it. We're making it positive. We're bringing positivity and health and love and light to everyone, and it's great. It feels so good to be able to do that, because we need to share this love and light. We need to spread the truth, which is that we're all the same. If you realize that you're the same as everyone else, and that you're all part of the same one consciousness, you're all part of the same being, how could you ever get mad at another person? It would be like just getting mad at yourself. It wouldn't make any sense. We got to share the love. All right, well, it's time to raid someone. Let's see who's available. Okay, Midwife Monica. Midwife Monica just started streaming. Let's raid Midwife Monica, and she does variety streams. She does all sorts of. She does music. She does singing and plays the piano. And I think this week is her birthday week too. So this will be a good time to raid her. And yeah, enjoy the day. Give her lots of love and support. And thank you for meditating with me. Namaste. And I will see you around. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day here. We gotta just raid her. Start raid. All right, cool. Have a great day, everyone. Namaste.